Hello, Montel Richardson here, and the subject matter that I chose to talk about is why do television shows use more foul language today than in times past? This is a very, very, very great question to start with, considering where we are in society today. Being an 80s baby, I know I'm telling my age, but it's all good. Our society is suffering from what I would like to call moral decline. If you think about times in history where television was just a little more wholesome than it is today, you go turn on the television and you go watch family-oriented shows that pretty much told us about ourselves, your typical coming-of-age story that we watched growing up. You know, some shows like Brady Bunch, The Cosby Show, Leave It to Beaver, Andy Griffith. I know some of you probably like, oh my God, what is that? But these are shows that were family-oriented. Then you have later on, all these things come into play because people argue with having the freedom of speech. And just because you have the freedom of speech, that doesn't mean that your language has to be foul. People still must realize that there are children watching television, even down to cartoons. The foul language and the subliminal messages that are in cartoons, which leads me to believe that, first of all, when you think about the past was just meaningfully better. I mean, it really was. I mean, mine anyway, just from my point of view, the past was meaningfully better because I remember those shows just like it was yesterday. I remember getting up on Saturday morning, watching cartoons, and there were no cuss words. It was all action. It was fun. It was funny. We look forward to it. But now children have cartoons with basic curse words in them, and then the words even get worse. The past was meaningfully better, but when you look at where we are today, the present is morally bankrupt. I mean, I'm not here to bash, same-sex marriages and things of that nature, because, my theology has nothing to do with how society views marriage. We have to respect those circles. Simply because, you have to give people the option now to say they can love who they want to love. Okay, cool. I dig that. But to the same token, we as believers have a certain moral compass to uphold. So we're morally bankrupt by what we see on television. Sex is all over. Anything sexual is all over the television, all over cartoons, all over television. And you mix that with the language, it's a recipe for disaster, especially when you're looking for more things to watch as it relates to family. So the present is morally bankrupt. It seems like everything is going down the drain. Everything is getting worse and worse. It's nothing to hear foul language on television, on primetime television, funny videos that they have all this coarse and nasty and just messages that are just so raw that nobody should even be watching it. And finally, in conclusion, the future will be mainly unbearable because it's going to get worse and worse as time goes by. The things you watch on television will get worse because you have this circle arguing, I want to say what I want to say. You got that circle arguing, I want to say what I want to say. But nobody's trying to be morally right anymore. Nobody cares about who the audience is listening to them. Nobody cares about the elderly. Nobody cares about your kids. All that's going down the drain. So prayerfully, those of us that are currently seeking to change those things, maybe we can have and create a better way and a better opportunity for those children that are coming up today to paint a better picture for them. All right. That's my speech. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.